Fundamentally, photography is a medium, and what makes work great is the idea behind it and how well it's executed. The AIPAD Photography Show has changed more than you can imagine. The first time I visited the AIPAD show, which was probably around 1985, it was held at a hotel next door to Grand Central. And it was a series of basically card tables set up with portfolios and maybe an easel or two to show an outstanding work. And I have to say, one thing that drew me to photography from the very, very beginning, and it still holds, is that photography is an affordable medium. Almost anybody can afford to collect photographs.
The thing that drew me to photography and the thing that I continue to love about photography and being a photographer is I like to go out into the real world and find things. I like to transform something that I find into something else. Photography to me seems like the perfect medium. I find something very ordinary and I turn it into something else by my viewpoint, by perspective. Looking hard is very rewarded. Looking hard at art, at a photograph, is a very rewarding thing. It's not something to be passed by quickly. It's unfortunately the way we look at a lot of photographs now because of cameras and digital photography that allow us immediate gratification. But I think looking long and hard at something offers a reward unlike anything else. One thing that's great about the photography show is that it's collectors from all over. A lot of dealers try to show work that is new work or that they haven't shown before. I don't necessarily mean a different artist, but a work by one of their artists that might be something new and unusual. So there's, they're always putting their best foot forward at the fair. So that's the fun part of the fair, I think.
It's interesting because the photography medium is really conducive to representing international artists because just on a really practical level, it is easier to transport photographs than other media. There's been this huge interest in abstract photography, and we know that this is nothing new, but it's a very important direction. There's always been diversity in photography. There's a lot more interest in unique photographs today. I think it's actually a reaction to the digital age. People are going back to the handmade. Photography today, talking about what the difference is between 30 years ago and today, the scale, the media, video has become incorporated into it. It's just a much larger pantheon than it ever was. And I think that this move to the pier reflects those changes in what photography means today.